Plays it to Parrott, up the middle. Kerwin over the line for Pearson, just onside. Pearson with the shot, save made, rebound, and it was knocked out of midair by Merkley. Merkley, though, coughs it up. Here's Popov, down low Pearson. Pearson protecting it, looks to the point. Woolley's got some time. He unloads, and miscue. Burchill, Jenkin are the referees. Lawson and Harrington, the linesmen. The Attack and the Knights. We are underway. Thanks for joining us on Rogers TV. And the faceoff is controlled off the hop by the London Knights. Looking for a big hit in the early going with Brady Lyles. He tried to step up on Guskov. And now here's Carter Robertson with it. Aiden Dudas coming through the middle with the shot. Right pad save made by Miscue as he gets the first save of the hockey game. Puck up into the air, gloved out to center. Played by the Attack. That is rookie Denny Gore with it. And Gore back at center is going to drop it for Brady Lyle. Lyle holding on to it in his own zone. Recently became the all-time goals leader by a defenseman in Owen Sound Attack franchise history. Here he comes, Lyle to the front. Dudas tried to bat it out of midair, and he took a swing and a miss. Dudas now rolling up towards the blue line. Lyle slid down the boards, trying to keep the puck in, and Wilms will take it. The former Barry Colt slides it ahead to Billy Moskal. Moskal with one hand pushes it in, but he doesn't get it in far, and Owen Sound's had the good control here in the early going as we've played 55 seconds. Lyle waiting as he gets some new teammates out on the ice, fresh legs, and here's Andrew Parrott who will take control now. Parrott, the former London Knight, sends it up the right wing to Caleb Pearson. He was the hero on Thursday night in Windsor. Pearson rolls it into the corner for Barrett Kerwin. Kerwin being watched, protecting the puck. Stick comes in to sweep it away from him. He falls to the ice, trying to tie up Stekulov, who will go behind the net with it for Merkley. Up the right wing, and Liam Foodie is able to chip it out. Andrew Parrott is back to retrieve it for Owen Sound. Pressure on him as he is facing Luke Evangelista. Now he gets it up the left wing, and Sergei Popov, also a former London Knight member, moved it out to center. Caleb Pearson brings in with some speed. Pearson for the backhand, ends up behind the goal with it, settles it down to the point for Parrott. Hard across to Woolley. Woolley with a shot, going to kick out in front. Kerwin's going to jump on it now for Owen Sound. Tried to cycle it, puck got tied up in the skates of Foodie, and it is eventually knocked out to the neutral zone. Popov going back into his own end for Parrott. Knights are changing. Owen Sound will likely be looking for a change of their own very soon. Woolley slid off as there's a pass up the middle off the skate of Kerwin, and handled now by Ryan Merkley. Ryan Merkley holding on to it. Pressured, and the puck is stolen away by Pearson. End of his shift here, and he's still got some jump. Here's Pearson now through center. Gets the puck in off the skate of Stranges. It was on a delayed offside, so he couldn't play it. Stranges now fires it across, and the puck gets deflected out of play, and we'll get our first stoppage, 2:21, into period number one.
A good pace in this one through the first 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
Either way, though, the Knights, the way they've been playing, John, this is a team that has their sights on being the number one seed in the West.
Yeah, 19 wins in their last 21. Both losses coming to Nico Dawes and the Guelph Storm.
Puck on goal. Gusta couldn't cover it. Still loose. Knights jam away, and now Gusta will get it smothered, as that was his first touch, and he'll give a couple stick taps to his defenseman. It's Matt Gusta back between the pipes. He played on Wednesday night in Owen Sound's win over the Flint Firebirds. It was a good effort for Gusta. 34 saves, 2 goals allowed. A 5-2 win for the Attack. Nick Chenard, the rookie, got the call. A hometown game for him in Windsor. And it was a stellar performance from the rookie. 33 saves as Owen Sound won that one 3-2 in overtime.
Now, a really successful road trip for Owen Sound. Obviously, they pick up 4 of 4 points. I think if you were a fan of the team, you would have been happy to get 2 or 3 of the possible 4. They managed to win both games.
There's a pass into the slot. Kicks out, and Dudas will jump on it. He's got some speed as he busts in over the blue line. Pulls up, looking, finding Lyle. Lyle with some room, lets a blast go. Miscue the save, and he'll hold on to it. No rebound there as Brady Lyle winds up. He's in search of his 23rd goal of the season, and that next goal will tie the Owen Sound Attack single-season record for a defenseman.
Scott Walker currently holding the record.
Now Owen Sound in their own zone. We'll take a look. And Lyle's got to be careful. The always dangerous Liam Foodie watching him closely. Fires it up to Dudas. Dudas will rim it around the boards. McMaster there to meet it. Stops the puck. Backhand towards the center was picked off. And now Regula can get it over to the former attacker, Marcus Phillips. Phillips in with a shot, and it ramps off a stick over top of the goal. Kept in at the point by Moskal, who was covering. Deep inside for Guskov. Back to the point to Phillips. Phillips wide on purpose. Lands on the side of the net. Sedley wants to seal it there. It comes free, and now Denny Gore will chip it back for his fellow rookie. Carter Robertson behind the net with it. Owen Sound dressing 7 defensemen once again. That's been the norm as of late for the Attack. 11 forwards, 7D. Adam McMaster off the boards. Races after it. Phillips was there. Puck up into the air. And it is swatted down and chipped around the boards by Denny Gore. Phillips up the left wing for Moskal. Moskal will leave off for Wilms. Wilms shoots it in. That's going to be icing as Robertson is back to initiate that icing call.
You mentioned 11 forwards, 7 defensemen.
And then Owen Sound would have 19 seconds of power play time to continue. 2 minutes for roughing the call to Andrew Parrott. And Stekulov will shoot it back to Merkley. Second time in this game we've played 4-on-4. Merkley's over the line. Can't dance into the middle. Dudas for Struthers. Drops it back from Mark Woolley, and he'll bank it off the end boards for Brady Lyle. Lyle up the right wing. Dudas blew a tire. Still got a piece of the puck despite lying on the ice. Knights now have control. Liam Foudy. We've seen him play a few games this season in the NHL for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Foudy backing up, and Dudas will push him out to center. Foudy, though, doesn't give it up, and he brings it in across the line. Just gliding along. Foudy just holds it in. Gives the puck to Merkley. Back for Foudy. Foudy takes it on the backhand, dishes across, and McMichael finishes it off. The Knights with a beautiful passing sequence sees Connor McMichael make it 2-0.
Behind him, and a give and go is what always seems to make that room, and Foudy just dishes off, and McMichael's not going to miss that one.
Connor McMichael's 46th goal of the season, point 101 for the Knights' leading scorer. Comes during 4-on-4 hockey. Now Regula, right pad save made by Guzda. 2-0 lead for the Knights. Regula's shot is blocked and it comes out. And Marcus Phillips will go back to get it. 45 seconds to go with the Andrew Parrott penalty as we continue 4-on-4 hockey. Phillips pulls up in the corner, leaves it for Evangelista. Fights through the check of Robertson as he tried to dish it for Wilms. And Owen Sound will move it out. Here's Barrett Kerwin. Kerwin trying to dance around Phillips. Didn't work, and the Knights send it up ice. 2-on-1. Evangelista and Wilms. Evangelista the shot, he missed high short side. Now Owen Sound can try to take off with their own odd man rush. 3 against 2. Popov, Kerwin on the left. Popov holding on to it. A shot looked high over the short side shoulder of Miscue, but the save was made. And the Knights continue to stretch the ice. Wilms, Phillips, the shot, save made by Gusta. Wilms on the rebound. Can't jam it home, and now Owen Sound will take off. Out of the box is Parrott. Kerwin couldn't get a pass up the middle to him. Brings it across the line for Popov. Popov into the slot. Owen Sound with a very short power play here. Parrott a shot, Miscue the save. Good stop on the one-timer. Andrew Parrott on the half boards. Shot by Chibrikov, glove save made by Miscue, and that comes just as the penalty to Billy Moskal expires. Owen Sound wins the faceoff. It's their 4th crack on the BrokerLink Insurance power play. Pop-off for Dudas, picked right off, and Liam Foudy takes off. Here's Foudy, trying to step around Lyle, gets a shot off, and Lyle put the stick in there to break it up. Sergei Popov with it for Owen Sound. Braden Dudas over the blue line for Struthers. Struthers will rim it around the boards. Popov will meet it in the far corner. Sergei Popov. Didn't look like he knew where he wanted to go with it. Knights try to chip it off his stick, and Foudy is able to knock it out. Lyle across over to Dudas, and Dudas will shoot the puck hard around the boards. Barrett Kerwin lets it go for Sergei Popov. Drop back for Lyle. Here is Brady Lyle for Sergei Popov. Attacker setting up. 40 seconds gone in the penalty. Popov with a shot, Miscue the save, lands at the side. They get a couple more whacks. Save is made. Puck is loose. Here's an opportunity. Popov scores! Well, the attack needed one on this power play, and they get it. They cut the Knights' lead in half.
And it's former London Knights, Sergei Popov, just gets over the line.
So Sergei Popov, a power play goal, give him 19 goals on the season, his 6th on the man advantage, and it's a 2-1 game. Here's Struthers trying to come right back in with it as the attack will try and build some momentum off the Popov goal. 1 for 4 on the power play now are the attack. Denny Gore back to a point, and it'll slide out into the neutral zone. Struthers and Kerwin will get the assists on Popov's marker. Dudas, backhand pass. And Struthers is there now with it. He'll wind it up from his own blue line. The overager Matthew Struthers breaks into the zone. Struthers to his backhand, goes behind the net. Gore sets up in front, back to the point for Robertson. Hard across to Sam Sedley. Sedley's got to be quick with it for Gore, trying to chip the puck across for Dudas. And now coming in is Robertson looking for the big hit. Misses, and here's Dunkley. Dunkley coming in, looking for his second goal of the game. Gusta makes the save. Almost from a similar spot from which he scored back in period number 1. That time he looked 5-hole. Now Carter Robertson can start to skate it. Had a little bit of open ice. Passes up to McMaster on the right wing. McMaster, drop pass for Popoff. Gusta to the bench. Extra attacker out there. Across to Lyle. Lyle holds on to it. Gives it to Popoff. 6 against 5. Empty net for the attack. Trying to tie the game. They throw it to the left wing. Phillips will chip it up the boards. Lyle coming across, and Regula is there. Alec Regula flips it over to the left wing. Guskov's got an empty net to shoot at, and he'll score. Guskov sends it in from the red line. With 66 seconds to go, it's a 3-1 lead for the Knights.
Regula does a great job along the blue line as him and Lyle.
The referees for tonight's contest are Jason Face and Morgan McPhee. The linesmen Caleb Apperson and Dave Full. 5th out of 6 meetings in the season series between the Otters and the Storm. The most recent matchup at the start of the month saw the Otters come in here to the Sleeman Center and walk out with a 4-2 win. We'll see if the Storm can get redemption, and we are underway. Thanks for joining us on Rogers TV. The Otters will bump it into the Storm zone right off the bat, and here's Ben McFarland with it as he turns it the other direction. McFarland brings it over the blue line. A long wrister blocked, rolls into the slot, and picking it up now will be Brendan Hoffman. So Hoffman will look to give the Otters their first thrust into the Storm zone, and they slide it in deep, and back to get it is Martin Hosch. Punching down the boards. Nice step up there by Jacob Golden. Golden slipped it out in front, and it's picked up now by Matthew Pappas. He bumps it ahead, and it's a 3-on-1. Pappas coming in. McFarland on the right side. He's trying to get across. Off a skate. They score! A lucky bounce just 38 seconds into the game, and the Guelph Storm lead.
Well, they don't say how you did it, but how many. And Matthew Pappas bangs one in for the Storm to open up the scoring, and that is his 10th goal of the season, coming just 38 seconds into the first period.
Well, Jacob Golden, the defenseman for the Erie Otters, he went behind the net, and his centering pass didn't exactly work out, and with numbers on their side, Storm come up, and it goes off the skate of Daniel D'Amato and in, and Matthew Pappas makes it 1-0. Like you mentioned, just 38 seconds into this game, and it's a flying start for the Guelph Storm. Puck shot down the ice, and that's going to go for icing, and you want to get off to a great start. Anytime you can score in the opening minute, that's just a bonus.
Yep, here's the call.
Well, an unassisted goal for Matthew Pappas as he is able to score his 10th of the season. And for Pappas, he had a goal and an assist in his last 3 coming into tonight. Continues to try and pick up the production rate heading down the stretch here in this Ontario Hockey League season. Behind the net now with it is Golod. Into the near corner, he'll pass it off. Back to the point, Jack Duff fires it. Dawes made the save. Rebound came out, and Gogolev on a backhand pass gets it up to Eric Yuba. Over now to the captain. Here is Cam Hillis. Squeezed off it as he was taken to the boards by Jack Duff, who loves to throw the body. Golod takes a check from Gogolev. The puck squirts loose out to center ice, and now it's brought in by Chad Yetman. Yetman onto his backhand. Trying to go down low for Jamie Drysdale. Drysdale wasn't in the lineup the last time these two teams met. And now he's going to have to get back. It's moved up to Gogolev on the left side. Gogolev coming in, wraps it behind the net, gets pushed into the near corner. Looks to the point for Profaka. Across now to Bianconi. Lays it down low to the side of the net for Hillis. And it is scooped up by the Otters, and it's going to be brought out now by Kian Sopa. Over to Maxime Golod. Back to Sopa. To Golod again. Coming in is Henry. Here's a backhand shot, and a blocker save is made by Dawes. Not a whole lot of speed there coming up, but the Otters made something happen. Here's a redirect by Golden that'll land in the Erie bench.
Well, the Storm with 3 scratches tonight.
So with some bodies going out, bodies coming back though. Cooper Walker back into the lineup here tonight after missing 11 games, and also returning is Jacob Roach, who had missed the last 3. Danny Zhilkin goes in after it into the corner now. Zhilkin, we got our eyes on him here tonight. He is squeezed to the end boards by Golden. Cedric Ralph comes in to work it loose. Ralph trying to power to the front of the crease. He is there, jamming away. Ralph Stevenson, they dig there. Finally, it comes out, and the Otters will just lift it out to center on the backhand. Going after it now is Austin Swankler. Swankler taken to the end boards. Scooping in now with some speed. Trying to grab the puck was Cohen. In position, though, was Daniil Chayka. And Hosh is going to get to it on the boards. Trying to get it out. And pinching in was Hunter. Storm now will try the right wing as they look to come out. And they get it to the red line. And stepping up with the check was Morton. Now here's the Otters. Swankler has played it for a moment. Seakick has it. Going to the net. He was trying to find Roach. Comes back to him. And he'll push it into the corner for Walker. Cycle now developing for the Storm. Roach trying to get it off the wall. Walker comes in to help him. And Walker gets it back to Roach. Behind the net. Hunter is on him. Out in front. And it was swatted aside. And it'll be skated out now by Matthew McDougall. McDougall back into the lineup for the Otters. He's missed the last 7. And had some difficulties with injuries throughout this campaign. Duff on the backhand was trying to bank it in. And it comes now to Fedor Gordeev, the overage defenseman. Going to spin back as his forwards are changing. And he moves it across to Clark Ebert. Ahead now to Ben McFarland. Steps around to check. Duff stepped up on him. He got it to Pappas. Pappas leaves it for McFarland. On goal, Mallette was there trying to get it away. And now he'll slide it back to the blue line for McFarland. McFarland wheeling towards the side of the goal. Backhand shot on. And the save was made by Daniel Murphy. McFarland got back to the puck. He got his own rebound. And the Storm maintained possession in the offensive zone. Ebert from the point with a shot. Save made, deflected off the glass. It's going to land out in the slot. Pappas gloves it down onto his backhand. Shot, save is made. Pappas once again with control, and it's good pressure here by the Storm. Now it is finally scooped up by Connor Lockhart. Moved out as far as the red line and sent right back in by Guelph. So some real good shifts here from the Storm to kick off this game. Jamie Drysdale now is going to try and calm things down. The Canadian World Junior passes it across to Jack Duff, who looks to gain the line and shoot it in, and he will. And it'll roll around in behind the net for Dawes. Dawes gets a play on it and sends it up the boards for Pavel Gogolev. Cutting to center for Yuba. Yuba with a lane, and he just missed on the short side. Now the puck will be poked out, and the race will be on. After it is Daniel D'Amato. D'Amato gets to it. Stops up, avoids the check. Tries to move it out to the high slot for Hoffman. D'Amato again to the line. Golden with some time lets a shot go. And a good glove save by Nico Dawes.
As the play moved up through the neutral zone into the Guelph end zone.
Here's Gogolev off the boards for Eric Yuba. Yuba will bank it out, gets it to himself. Hillis stays onside. Yuba drops it for Cam Hillis, throwing it wildly towards the net. It misses, and it's kept in at the point by Chayka for Pavel Gogolev. Gogolev trying to keep the puck in. He does. Yuba up towards the right side, throws it on goal. Gogolev in tight, had the stick whacked out of his hands, and there's a penalty to the Erie Otters with 2:49 to go.
Well, I'll tell you, give credit to Gogolev.
Game is now, it is a big power play opportunity for the Storm. It'll be their second of the contest.
17:11 the time of the penalty, so 2:49 on the clock left. And Guelph on the power play looking for the go-ahead goal.
Swankler in the box serving the slashing minor to Hoffman. Otters bench really wanting the explanation. Face-off coming up to the left of Daniel Murphy. Hillis on the draw. He's taken the most face-offs this season in the league, and he's able to recover it. Throws it across to Gordeev. Gordeev with the blast. His stick broke. Goes way up into the air. They score! Eric Yuba at the side, and late in the third, the Storm are back on top. 26 goals on the campaign. Just 2:40 to go. 17:20 the time of the power play goal for the Guelph Storm, which gives them the lead 4-3. Gordeev will get one assist for his broken stick, slap pass, whatever you want to call it. Cam Hillis should get the other. And now, 2 unanswered here in the third. Has the Storm in front. Otters will look to come back here in the final 2.5. Dawes shoots it around, up on the dasher. Can it get out? It sits on the dasher. Finally, it comes free. No, they'll call a glove pass. Let's listen to the goal call. Third power play goal of the year for Eric Yuba. 2 minutes remain. 4-3 lead here for the Storm. Gogolev on a drop pass, got it tied up in his skates. Otters trying to get onto it. And it's shot back in. Otters without Brendan Hoffman. He took the penalty and got a misconduct. His night is done. Golod hit by Yuba. Knocked hard to the ice. Yetman will drop it back for Hunter. Keeping our eye on Daniel Murphy to see when the Otters elect to bring him for an extra attacker. Meanwhile, Stevenson is being hassled at the blue line, so he'll go back with it for Gordeev. Spins it over to Profaka. Profaka back to Gordeev. Catches that difficult pass, and Fedor Gordeev calmly will feed it ahead up to Jacob Roach, who flips it in on the backhand. Otters trying to retake control. Behind the net, Hunter. Passes it up now to Golod. Rink wide pass, connects ahead for Yetman. Over to Golod, over the line. Golod with a shot off a leg, to the bench goes Murphy. Extra attacker out there at 6 against 5. Drysdale floats it towards the net. Behind the goal now. Yetman tosses it back to the point. Henry, a tough play, but he kept it in. Rolls behind the net for Golod. Golod has to race after against Chayka. Chayka out-muscles him. And Daniil Chayka fans on the pass, looking to get it out. Sopa will keep it in. Opportunity more here for the Otters. Henry behind the net. Swankler is hit. 50 seconds remain. Back to the point for Drysdale. Drysdale swings it over to Henry. Henry back up to Jamie Drysdale. Across now. Here's Golod for Henry. Henry with it, looking for a shooting lane. Nothing is there. A ton of traffic in front. Yetman the shot, and a blocker save by Nico Dawes. Now can the puck get out? And it will. Good job by Stevenson. Ralph is on it. Cedric Ralph now plays it to some open ice. Inside of the Otters blue line, they've got 20 seconds to go, looking for an equalizer. Swankler trying to deflect it in. Gordeev's got it. Up the middle for Gogolev. Gogolev racing after it to put it home. There's number 41 for Gogo, and that'll seal it here tonight. This will be Owen Sound's 8th overtime game. They are 1-3 in overtime, 2-1 in the shootouts. For the Saginaw Spirit, their 5th time going to extra time, 2-1 in overtime. They are 0-1 in the shootout. Heroes for the Spirit include Damian Giroux and Riley Webb. Daniil Antropov, he's got an overtime winner with the Oshawa Generals. So we begin 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime here tonight at the Bay Shore. It's been a dandy, and how will it end? Cole Perfetti brings it across the line. Perfetti watched by Kerwin, goes behind the net with it. Perfetti, Kerwin stays right on him. Perfetti trying to get away from him. Knocked down by Kerwin, puck picked up by Popoff. Popoff stops in the corner. Up to Lyle, 2-on-1 for Owen Sound. Lyle and Kerwin. Lyle brings it in. Lyle slows down, waits, across, Kerwin scores! Good night, Barrett Kerwin, overtime winner!
And that is the celebration of a team that has just broken a slide.
Second goal of the game for Barrett Kerwin. Brady Lyle, Sergei Popov get the assist. And that's how you get out of a losing streak. The attack back into the win column here in thrilling fashion.